Hey, what's good, TK gang? Now today's video, I'm going to be talking about Trae Young. Now, a reporter has interviewed Trae Young recently at the draft combine, and he basically just asked him, do you think you're the best scorer in the draft? Trae Young responded to him saying, honestly, I think I'm the best player in the draft. Now, I just want to talk about Trae Young's game and just give you guys my opinion on if he really is the best overall scorer and player in the NBA draft. Okay, first, when Trae Young played for the University of Oklahoma, he was averaging 27 points and 8 assists. In my opinion, I feel like he is one of the best scorers in the draft, but I'm not going to say he's the best overall player just because he do have a lot of downfalls on the court. And, you know, even though his stats look good, he still averaged 5 turnovers a game. In some games, he had way more than 5 turnovers. I remember one game, I think he had at least 10 turnovers. It's just like Trae Young, he makes a lot of mistakes on the court. And a lot of people felt like he wasn't even ready for the NBA. Even though he be dropping 50-point games, 48-point games, a lot of people still feel like he's not ready for the NBA level just because it's just so much intensity and pressure on that level. And just seeing Trae Young's mistakes in college, of course he's bound to make the same mistakes in the professionals. So it's just like Trae Young, he do got a lot of things he need to work on with his game. And plus, Trae Young takes a lot of shots. He takes a lot of shots. And you know, I know a lot of NBA scouts know that. They realize how he played, they see his play style, and they see what he do on the court. Some games he can shoot very well, and other games he can shoot extremely bad. Trae Young got a lot of things he need to work on if he want to be a certified point guard in the NBA. And a lot of people got their eyes on him just because you seen his college year. Like, he did outstanding his first year in college, averaging 27 points. So he's entering the NBA, and of course, it's high expectations for him. And if he don't meet those expectations, you already know what's finna happen. Everybody gonna start calling him a bust. For example, look at Lonzo Ball. A lot of people was calling him a bust the first half of the season just because he wasn't playing how everybody expected him to play. So basically, me bringing that up is that for Trae Young, a lot of people got their eyes on him already. So once he entered the NBA, a lot of people is going to expect him to average some points. I don't know how many points, but they're going to expect him to average some points. You averaging 27 points in college and dropping 40-point games and stuff. Once you enter the NBA, they're going to expect him to drop some points. So it's just like he got a lot of expectations when he entered the NBA, and that's just how it is when you're a top player in college. And it's just not for Trae Young. It's for a lot of other top players in college too. But Trae Young just have a lot of hype under his name just because a lot of people know him and a lot of people just been watching him this year. And plus, LeBron, you know, said something about Trae Young. Also, it's just like Trae Young has a lot of hype under his name, and a lot of people can't wait to see him play in the NBA. But when you look at the NBA draft, in my opinion, I feel like Trae Young would not go top 3 pick, but I know he would go top 10 for sure. After the 3rd pick, the Memphis Grizzlies had the 4th pick. I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies will not draft Trae Young just because they have Mike Conley. He will be back from an injury, so it's just like Mike Conley, he's going to be healthy, and it's just like it's no point in even drafting Trae Young. But for the 5th pick, the Dallas Mavericks will be on the radar. But this is the thing, you know, they have Dennis Smith Jr. They just drafted him last year, and he actually had a good rookie season. So I don't see them drafting Trae Young. It's really no point right now. They in rebuilding mode, so I just don't see it. But after the 5th pick, the 6th pick is the Orlando Magic. And in my opinion, I feel like the Orlando Magic would consider to draft Trae Young just because they don't have no type of point guard. Their starting point guard is DJ Augustine, and their backup point guard is Sheldon Mack. They both are actually backup point guards, and it's just like the Magic desperately need a point guard. And I can just see Trae Young being a point guard because I really can see him playing alongside with Terrence Ross, Evan Fournier, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Vucevic. Like, the Orlando Magic, they actually have an okay team. Their team is not that bad. They just missing pieces, and they just can't stay consistent winning games. And I feel like they can bring in a scorer like Trae Young. It would really help them. Like, it would really help their team win more games, and I just think it would be a good look. It's no reason for the Magic to not draft Trae Young if he's available by the 6th pick. Like, it would be perfect for Trae Young to play for the Orlando Magic. But that's just my opinion. I really feel like the Orlando Magic is the perfect team for Trae Young. But I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press that notification button. TK Gang, we out.